that.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, that's good. That's the right orientation.
I'm alive!
Johnny 5 is alive. Okay, most importantly, can you hear us?
What?
Aye?
What?
Flat feet. Flat feet. Toast testing 1, 2, 3.
Do you want me to put the sound on for a minute? Just to
Yeah,
make sure it's
yeah.
working?
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Hear me
good.
now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Lovely, lovely. I know he said something else. I've been watching a lot of. There's a guy called Big Job on Facebook. And he does all. He does car insurance, like who's at fault, you know, under claim and liability, and goes for a highway code. It's called Big Job, and he goes, lovely, lovely, sound as a pound.
Oh, so when you said Big Jobber, I thought he might be related to Quail Man.
No, he's a big fella.
Quail Man!
Oh.
Oh no, I'm not going down there.
Everyone loves a Quail Man.
Well, speak for yourself. I don't know.
No, I don't like him. I know somebody who doesn't.
Anyway, good evening.
Yeah.
Jeff's back with us for the night because it is his birthday.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Yeah, his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jeff.
God bless.
Yeah, you get retired next year,
Oh. I do get my retirement money in 2 years' time,
Oh, that's all right.
but I won't be retiring.
So I went to Jeff's for a party.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Coming out.
Fantastic.
I'm giving invites to everybody.
Excellent, eh? I might have me said, oh, don't bother. Another story.
Oh, the ongoing saga.
Yeah, that is another. Yeah, that's a funny goes with that. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Welcome to ParaQuest UK. Adam Rudy, ably assisted again by Jeff, which good to have him join us again. And we've got our very own Oracle in Heather behind the scenes,
Hello.
manning it, manfully, womanly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
We've got another guest appearance that won't be showing herself.
No, yeah.
Bit bashful.
We've got a silent bystander, which is Karen.
A lovely Karen, yeah.
You are allowed to talk though.
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, we got hello.
My Karen, not the other Karen.
Yeah. So here we are again. Tonight's going to be about the Mandela effect, and what a fascinating subject that is. So anyway, before we start, I'm just going to find out what everyone's been up to, because Jeff hasn't been on for a little while. Although we've seen you a couple of weeks ago, but not in the stream.
No, just usual shit with me. Work.
Mm.
Work.
Welding, gates and welding.
Yeah, just loads of work. Mate. 6 week holidays, so the gaffer can get a free pass to get early in the morning. So we've been taking advantage of that. We've been doing long hours, which paid off. We caught up. So yeah, work. And last few days I've been tidying up my art room. I've got a load of art gear. I've spent the overtime money on stocking up my art gear.
Yeah.
Karen's got me a lovely present to get organised with the art stuff and that, and I'm going to start really hitting it hard now with the art and see if I can get a branded name on myself. But yeah,
Good news.
I'm sure you'll do that, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm taking some decent steps. I've set up an Instagram page, but I haven't posted on it yet.
Good start.
There's a chance that I could be getting a little website set up.
Well, we will keep you posted on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And me and Karen hopefully are going to start doing either next year or a year after, we don't know yet, craft fairs, where I'll be doing one half of the gazebo type thing. I'll be doing my artwork and Karen's doing her jewellery making.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, on that one.
Yeah, superb.
Apart from that, now we're all good. Healthy, going to get in there, and that's good. No, we're enjoying it. Yeah, got a lot on.
Superb.
Yeah, it's good.
Really? What's been going on?
Usual stuff. Looking after my mum still. You know, running around like a
Blue bottom
blue
fly.
bottom fly.
Blue bottle.
And blue bottle. And trying to keep her happy. You know, sorting out the appointments with the surgeries and because she's 88. She's just become 88 recently, and she's still got her marbles, but she just can't hear me. So, you know,
Is that genuine deafness or just selective?
I think it's both.
If it's a woman, it's selective.
I think it's both. You know, she does play in it and pushes me buttons, but hey, I love her to bits, and I'll do what I can for her, what's within my, my capabilities, and apart from that, I've been sort of looking on the net for different bits and pieces. I watched The Conjuring again last night. I thought it was the new one, but it wasn't.
What, you watched it on your own?
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't like horror movies.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wuss when it comes to horror movies.
A lot of us when it comes to horror movies.
And apart from that, we had a busy weekend doing other paranormal stuff, but we won't go into that. But
we can talk about it
well,
quickly.
we can talk about it quickly, and that's it.
Yeah. So just to touch on what Rudy and myself done on Saturday night, we actually done well. I know it's not yours, but effectively no. I was going to say it's not yours, but it's effectively my first house clearance. Yeah. So broke me duck. Because I mean, as you guys know, a lot of the stuff I've been doing has been, on open sites and various other buildings. But this is the first time that we went to a house where there was an active haunting.
And he done extremely well. I'm really, really pleased for him.
Oh, I thought you meant house clearance. I thought you were selling furniture.
No, people said that. No, it was a spiritual house clearance. Briefly, there was.
You cleared the drinks cupboard?
No, I didn't get a chance when I was driving.
It wasn't that kind of spirit.
No.
But hey, I was up for that.
I've got plenty of them.
Well, next time we do one of them, I'll be on it.
Oh, there's plenty on my boat.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's basically what we did. There was a couple of spirits in there. There was an old lady, she was protecting, she was looking after the children, and there was one in there that wasn't so nice, and that was the one we basically had to deal with. But it was a good outcome. The video will be up at some point. So I've just got to get your footage, and then I can.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I haven't even.
Yeah, can draw it, stitch up the pair, and we'll put it up, and you can see how we did. But I mean, the thing is, as you know, if you watched our channel, we don't go for the scares or anything like that, which is what there's quite a few paranormal channels out there that do that, and I know it's good clickbait and all the rest of it, and they get the views. We're, and fair play to them, but the stuff that we get is genuine.
I was just about to say, do you, because I'm obviously, everyone knows that I'm a bit of an outsider with all this, do you honestly think that those are scares are set up, some of them?
You mean to test the
To make the actual
Increase the ratings.
To increase the ratings, do you think some of them are actually set up as in the bangs and I felt this and it's like.
Well, it probably is. It's like you get the movies on the movies, and some of them are sort of hyped up, aren't they, to get the maximum shock.
Yeah, but if you're doing like a spiritual thing, right? Like you're like in a building. Let's say you're in a building and you're doing this thing, and somebody actually fakes it. Isn't that messing around with the spiritual world and can't make that a bit dangerous?
It can be, yeah. And if you're trying to entice certain responses by
Yeah, I mean, especially playing around something like the Ouija board or something like that.
Yeah.
You can inadvertently let something through.
Yeah, I know about the Ouija board.
And that's not good. And you have to deal with the consequences of that. So yeah, I mean.
Correct me if I'm wrong with this one, right? But there was one about a spirit to get a spirit through, or to attract a spirit, or something to do with. I read it in a book. I want to ask you guys about it. You get 2 house bricks, a pane of glass, another 2 house bricks, and then another pane of glass. And then you say these things over it like a Ouija board, and then you break the glass and it like the spirit.
I've never heard of that one, but
I've heard of them.
Like the 2 panes of glass that are suspended over it.
I've heard them doing a Ouija board, and something's not very nice has come through. I've heard this. I haven't seen it, and to get rid of it, they've broken the glass.
That might have been it.
Ah, right,
That
yeah.
might have been it.
That would release it though, wouldn't it?
I don't know what significance.
I would think
I know,
it
but
would, yeah.
I read something about this glass thing.
There is
the
something about
glasses
glasses and
upside
mirrors,
down.
isn't there?
Mm.
Because when I were at agricultural college, we were boarding there, we were staying there, yeah? And I was captain of the rugby team at the college, and it was a Wednesday night, so it was sports afternoon. We were all, lagered up this, that, and the other, and we were all seeing like equestrian girls and horse girls and that. Yeah. And we all went back to one of their rooms and that, and there were 4 of us, 4 lads, were rugby lads, and there were 5 girls.
Really?
And the girls, no, one of them. And the girls, they all decided to do a Ouija board.
Right.
And us lads, we were like, screw that.
Mm.
So we all stood around watching. And I was like, you know what I'm like, I'm like, no,
Yeah,
what a load of. And they started doing this Ouija board and they started messing around with it.
Mm.
And I kid you not, right, their hands were on this Ouija board as you do it.
Mm.
And I saw with my own eyes this glass, and no one's hands moved, and this glass just fucking shot out. Sorry for swearing. This glass just shot out from their hands and smashed on the wall.
Mm.
You've never seen me run so fast. Over the next 6 weeks, every single one of those girls had a riding accident. 5 girls had a riding accident, each had a riding accident over the next 6 weeks.
Mm.
And no one else had a riding accident, and they were all competent riders as well.
See, it's all right. I mean, it's like having, like I said before, it's like having a gun with a, like you're playing Russian roulette basically.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you're contacting.
No.
They could say anything. They could be anything.
Yeah.
They could say anything. And if you invite something through, then and it's not what you think it is.
Mm.
I mean, because they could appear as whoever they wanted to, And if you get something nasty, how are you going to get rid of it?
Yeah.
And it's stuck with you. It'll follow you everywhere. Even if you hear of instances of people having haunted places and they move and it follows them.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And then we have to come in and sort it out. So
well, someone has to. Or
yeah.
Whether it's a priest, an exorcist, or whatever, a spiritualist, or
Yeah.
yeah.
So it'd be down to us guys to do the real ghost busting and try and clear it. But yeah, I think that'd be a good discussion for our next Ask
Yeah, I
Comedian.
think that, definitely.
Yes, we'll talk
Well, I
about
won't be.
when we do our next Ask Comedian, which is the 3rd Monday of this month. We'll talk about that. But anyway, so on topic, yeah, as we said, Mandela effects.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes. Now,
Can I give you my, as an outsider, can I give you my, because me and Karen were talking about it, because she's a big believer in this Mandela effect. And I just thought, right, I'm going to give you my opinion of it. She went, what's that? I went, company rebranding. End of.
yeah, that's a possibility.
Right, that's the video over. Goodbye.
Right, yeah, so we're going for a drink now.
that is my thoughts on it. It's company rebranding, and people have got distant memories of certain. Some people can remember it, some people can't. But
That may be true for
rebranding.
some stuff, I'll give you that, but there's other things which you could not put down to rebrand. But basically, what the Mandela effect essentially is, now this goes back to why it's called the Mandela effect, is because back in the early 90s, when Nelson Mandela was released, a lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying
In prison.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people out there with that memory, and there's a lot of people out there with the memory of Nelson Mandela being released. So how did that occur? So that's what we call the Mandela effect. So, since then, or even before then, but that's the term they've called it, is how people remember things that they've seen, watched, listened to, over the course of time, and then when you've looked it up again in more recent times, it's changed. Something's changed, and that's why it's called the Mandela effect, because some people remember Mandela dying in prison, others remember him being released. So
it's like I mentioned on the last live, didn't I, about the Roman numerals, and 4 always used to be 1V, and yet on my grandfather's clock in the living room, it's 1111.
Yeah.
But it was only when we were looking at the tarot cards, and it reminded me because the tarot cards was 1V.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Roman numerals do have different displays for the same number.
Which generally
Depending
1V.
on what era of the Romans it comes from.
Yeah.
You know that. You
Yeah.
do know that, surely.
Yeah, but the clock was made like 60 years ago, not in Roman times.
Yeah, but no, what I'm trying to say is
Why do you say that?
some people see 4 as 4 ones, and some people see 4
1V.
as 1V.
Yeah.
There's different ways of doing it. It's like
Yeah.
in Latin, there's different ways of spelling different words that mean the same.
But then 9 was 1X. It wasn't V1111.
Again, different way of doing it.
Yeah.
Be consistent. But yeah, so I always remembered that clock as having 1V. And it was only when someone mentioned it about the Mandela effect, and I went and had a look at my clock and realised it changed to 1111. So I personally remember the clock as being 1V. So it's it's just people's memories, isn't it? How you
I
remember
dare say
it.
this clock's out there with 1V, and I dare say this clock's
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
still with 4 ones.
It was only that it reminded me because looking at the tarot cards last week that they had 1V on it.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So what do you think? What is your opinion, Karen? What do you think?
I don't know, because
Do you think it? Do
I,
you think it's has anything happened to you in that way, or have you had any experiences with the Mandela effect?
like the cheese and onion crisps and salt vinegar crisps and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Got the green and the blue.
Yeah,
blue
green
to
and blue.
And you remember them?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, mine was the obvious, the Snow White. Is it Snow White?
Yeah.
Yes, no one
Oh.
said
When,
it was. Yeah.
when the Queen was looking at the mirror.
That's the big one. One of the
I
big
remember
ones.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plain as.
Well, loads
You know,
of people
anything.
quote it as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
funny enough, there was the kids have been into this K-pop Demon Hunters, this anime or whatever it is movie at the moment, and one of the songs actually says "Mirror Mirror" in it.
Yep.
And there was one of them said to me, "Oh, there's a Peppa Pig episode where she says Mirror Mirror. It's a dressing up party or something like that." So I looked it up, and yeah, she's saying Mirror Mirror, and yet now it's Magic Mirror on the wall.
And does the youngsters remember Pikachu having a tail?
It's the black point on the tail. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's always had a tail, but
Right.
it used to have the black point on the tail. And now it's gone.
Looney Tunes used to be
See,
Looney Tunes,
As in
now it's
cartoons.
TU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's down to company rebranding, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cartoon, isn't it? So toon would be.
Makes
If
sense.
you go on YouTube and type in Looney Tunes, 1960, whatever it is, it's double ONS. And if you type in a Looney Tunes cartoon from, I think it's 2001 or 2, I think it is, so I can't remember the exact date, they changed it to Tunes.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to find out when
Some
this.
are, like I say, some are rebranding, some you can't explain.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to find out when the Mandela effect actually took place.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
it must have been when Mandela.
well, there are people that remember incidences before then. It wasn't called that.
I was saying to Rudy on the way up here, an example of something I remember, the Monty Python Meatloaf. I'd Do Anything for Love, which was a huge hit back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was at #1 for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And I can remember the video all the time on MTV. And when the woman does the female solo part, on the lyrics, I can't remember the lyrics off the top of my head, but I always remember
Raise
the
me up, will you
video.
hold me down? Will you get me right out of this godforsaken
Yeah.
town?
Yeah, so
Something like that,
those are the lyrics that was in that video. But then when I went on to watch it on YouTube, exactly the same video, the lyrics had changed.
I've got a few lists like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the lyrics you remember was same as ever and me. Yeah, would you help me out? Will you raise me down? Yeah, there's more to it, but I always remember the lyrics in the video when the song come out, and then I went back to watch it again on YouTube because I was learning the song. And I'm like, this is the same video, but the lyrics are different.
Right.
The video's identical.
So
But
what
it's
do you
just in
think it
different
all
lyrics.
is? What do you think it is? the phenomena?
Could it be time resets? Trying to put us on different timelines?
I kind of think it's something to do with alternate timelines, and it's residual crossover sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because there was another one that I remember. I mean, I could have dreamt it, I suppose. There was an episode of The Young Ones. It was Bambi, and they all took one to the train station. You know, and Mike goes to the train station, and you get me. What's his face playing?
Hey, Edmonds.
No, Ace of Spades.
Oh, Lemmy.
Yeah, Lemmy. And he goes over, and it's fine, they'll go to the train station. Well, Neil goes into the photo booth and gets his photos done, and then he comes out and he's looking at the thing, wait for the photos, and nothing happens. But I remember watching that, and the machine, you get this sick noise, like as the photos are coming out, like bleh, you know, because it's printed out Neil's photos. But I've watched it.
and it doesn't do the sick noise now.
No,
Oh,
but I remember that happening. How was that?
that's weird.
And it's not like, I mean, because we all know The Young Ones. There's much worse things happen than, you know, a sick noise being played out as photos being printed.
Yeah.
So it's not something they would have cut out.
Mm.
But yeah, I remember that, and I've not seen it. I've got, you know, the complete. I've had the box set of Young Ones on video, DVD, and you know now it's on my hard drive. Yeah, it's weird.
Do you want me to go through my list?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Who was
Well,
it?
seeing as we're on that topic, I'll do the movies and
You said you've done some research.
just a smidge.
Go for it.
Obviously, we mentioned Snow White. Mirror, Mirror has now changed to Magic Mirror, who is the fairest. Who it used to be fairest of them all. Now it's fairest one of all as well. That's changed as well.
Oh, what about
Mirror
Kit
on the
Kat?
wall. It was Mirror, Mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all, and it's now Magic Mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all.
Oh.
Mirrors, obviously, big thing about self-awareness and reflection, that kind of stuff. Gateway to remembering. You've got Sex in the City is
No,
now
Sex
Sex
and
and
the
the
City.
City.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I always used to remember it as Sex in the City.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yep.
likewise.
Only Fools and Horses closing credits. Black or White, Rich or Poor. Anyone know it?
Income, was it?
Will cut prices at a
That's
score.
cool. Yeah.
Is now will cut prices at a stroke, which doesn't make sense because it doesn't rhyme.
Doesn't
No.
matter.
No, it's will cut prices
So
at
it's
a
that
stroke.
way, is it?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
No, I'm binging. Yeah, do you know I'm actually binging Only Fools and Horses at the moment? I'll look at that.
Yeah, it's the closing song. Yeah. Does anyone remember a film called Shazam, starring actor /
Yeah, that's
comedian
quite a
called
recent one.
Sinbad, whose real name was David Adkins?
Mm.
Well, now apparently the film doesn't exist, and they're saying everyone's getting mixed up with a film called Kazam, who the main actor was a chap called Shaquille O'Neal.
No, the Shazam. It was. I remember.
Even he says he never did it.
Shaquille O'Neal's the basketball.
Yeah, yeah. But Shazam was this guy dressed in that
The Sinbad outfit. wasn't
that
it?
outfit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so we mentioned Nelson Mandela already, which is after what it was named, and he died after becoming president, but a lot of people remember him dying in prison. Interview with a Vampire.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, is now Interview with the Vampire. A vampire denotes, so I made a few comments on each one as well. A vampire denotes one of many, the vampire denotes a singular origin or architect, so it's gone from with a vampire to, and then we know during watching the film there's loads of vampires in it.
Tom
So
Cruise in that.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise,
Brad
Brad Pitt, that was
Christian
it.
Slater.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, and who was the girl who
That
stayed
was
young
Kirsten
forever?
Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, yeah. So yeah, that's that one. Obviously we've mentioned Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes. We've mentioned Pikachu, which is missing the black part of the tail now.
Have you got Kit Kat on that one?
Yes, I have, but we're doing movies at the moment, so I'll get there in a minute. That's the logo section. Curious George, I don't know if you remember the monkey.
Vaguely,
On the
yeah. I know
cartoon.
memes.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's now missing a tail. He used to have a tail.
Maybe he's had it chopped off.
Yeah.
Curious, you got a bit of him.
Forrest Gump, the famous scene where he's sitting on the
Talking
bench.
about that, haven't
Life is like a box of chocolates.
we? Mm.
And what is it now?
Life was.
Was.
Yeah, life was
Past
like a box
tense,
of
isn't it?
chocolates. Yeah. Star Wars, you got C3PO, used to be all gold,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
silver
and
leg.
he's got
Yeah.
one silver leg. Yeah.
And not only that, what about the one where Luke confronts Darth Vader and he
Yes,
says about the father
yeah.
being the father? What about that one?
No, it used to be no, I am your father, and now it's Luke, I am your father. There was also one somewhere about Wookiee. It's spelled. Oh yeah, Wookiee. How do you
Two
spell
O's,
Wookiee?
one K-I-E.
W-O-O-K-I-E?
Yeah, it's now Wookiee with two E's on the end of it. Wookiee.
Wookie do.
Right. On that side, so.
I've tried eating a Wookie once.
Yeah.
But no, it's a bit chewy.
Really.
Moving
Apollo
on.
13.
Quickly, bypassing that.
Apollo 13, the Houston, we have a problem, is now Houston, we've had a problem. You've got Star Trek, Beam Me Up Scotty.
That one we
never
know.
said.
He never said it.
Yeah, he never
Yeah,
said it.
yeah. That's
Yeah, and Space, the Final Frontier, is now Space, a Final Frontier. Which
I missed that one.
again means one of many, doesn't it, rather than the Final
Was
Frontier.
that on the intro itself? When they
Space,
played
the
intro?
final. Yeah.
No,
Because
that's Space.
both
The Final
because
Frontier.
both Kirk
Yeah, to the
and
voices,
Picard
isn't
say it, but with Kirk it's where no man has gone before, and then at the end of Undiscovered Country says no man or no one has gone before, and then obviously you've had the next generation where it's no one.
Oh, Neil's
But-
there. Hi, Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Ghostbusters
Hello.
are in town, he said.
We are indeed. Yeah.
There's another one on the movie.
What, Star
People
Trek?
used to say Zulu, you know Zulu, the original film.
Oh, right, yeah.
People used to say that that the sergeant shouted at the soldiers to aim for the whites of their eyes, and it wasn't. It was actually fire at the smoke.
Oh. Ooh.
Everyone said, "Oh, aim for the whites of their eyes." It's not. It's fire at the smoke.
I'll have to watch that again. The game, something else got me hard drive.
Yeah, I've got a DV. That's something I'm sure I have.
And a bayonet service and guts behind it.
Oh, that's when he's explaining the gun.
Colour sergeant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sergeant Bourne. I've seen that film so many times. I can
Michael
give you.
Caine.
I can tell you the script of it. Stanley Thingy and
Stanley Baker.
Stanley Baker
Michael
and
Caine.
Richard Burton's narrating it. And Michael Caine. I love the film.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we got Matrix.
Oh yeah.
What if I told you everything you knew was a lie? That doesn't exist now.
What? It's not there.
Is it?
Oh, you're kidding. Because he says take.
It's a big thing. Take the red pill or the blue pill.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Star Wars done. Field of Dreams. Do you remember that with Kevin Costner?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
baseball. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the quote out of that one? Can you remember the famous line?
Yeah.
Build it and they will
Build
come.
them a
Was it?
field and they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's what they said. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's if you build it, he will come. Which seems weird because it's a baseball team, so it's
Mm.
plural.
No, because in the film, and I love that film, right? They do say, build it, and they will come. And then Then Kevin Costner was talking to one of the ghosts that come through, and he was talking about a special baseball player that he wanted to actually come.
Right.
And they actually said, and the actual ghost said, build it, and he will come.
Right, so we'd have to check that one out.
Okay.
So that what both of
That
those
may be,
lines were said
Were
in that
said.
film.
Oh,
Right,
right.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
And I
fair.
can vouch for that.
Okay. That
Um,
makes sense.
Jaws. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Now it's you're gonna need a bigger boat. which doesn't make sense because there's 3 of them on the
I
boat.
remember Schneider saying, because it said Schneider,
It's that
He-
famous scene where he's
he
chumming
said,
the fish
we're
out.
going to need a bigger boat, because he's
Yeah.
actually on the actual boat that's I think it's partly capsizing, isn't it?
No,
No,
he's,
no,
he's,
no,
he's,
it's
like
when
they're
he
trying to
first
find it
That's
first.
right, and then,
Chucking out the bait and then Jaws comes up.
and goes down, and he goes,
Yeah.
I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
Well, he sort of walks back, doesn't he, into
Yeah.
what's his face?
Robert Shaw.
Robert Shaw,
Mm.
yeah, and like Frozen, and Robert Shaw looks up at him and he says,
Well,
"We're going to need a bigger boat."
Yeah, well, technically it's Robert Shaw's boat, so it would be you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're all on it, so.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's that one. Casablanca, an old
Right.
film.
Right, again, Sam.
Yeah, he never said
Yeah,
that.
never said it. And actually, I remember the other version where she says, "Play it for me, Sam. Play as time goes by." I never heard her say "play it again, Sam." So it swings
Yeah,
around
it's
about.
true.
You know? Yeah, people remember it one way, people remember it another. So, Silence of the Lambs.
Mm.
When he first meets her, he says,
Clarice.
"Hello, Clarice." You remember that? Or what?
Yeah.
Shivers. And now apparently that's never said, but yet there's a lot of shows, comedy sketches where people repeat it and copy it, like whether you call it residual
Yeah,
memory
because
or whatever.
Jim Carrey in Cable Guy,
Right.
it was an unscripted moment, but I left it in and he put some food on his face
All right.
and he
So,
goes, "Hello, Clarice."
yeah. There you go. Yeah. Star Wars Wookiees now. Wookiee. Laurel and Hardy.
Oh.
Traveling
That's
once and
another fine mess you got me into. Do you remember that line?
Yeah.
I think he normally says Stan, doesn't he? That's another
That's
fine
another
mess you got
fine
me
mess
into.
you got me into, Stanley.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's now that's another nice mess you got me into.
No, that's another fine mess.
No.
Yeah, so what? Yeah.
Then you got Alice in Wonderland. I think it's the Mad Hatter that says we're all mad here, and now it's most everyone's mad here.
Never seen it.
Never.
Yeah, Alice. In
Don't
Wonderland.
remember that.
It's the old cartoon, isn't it? The old film. Dallas. Now, when I heard this, I had to get my DVD collection out and go and check this out.
What's that, Dallas?
Dallas.
Right.
Can you remember the colour of the fence around the
Yes,
property?
it was white.
Yes, it was. Now it's black, and it's on the front cover of the DVD case that I've got as well. That it's black. So I remember it being
So I
white.
remember the helicopter going over it, and it was white.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of when you saw the budget and they're carrying that case, it was red.
Mm.
And then she passed the car and it turned to black.
Oh.
How does that happen?
She turned it round one side, one side of black.
Yeah, it could have been.
So yeah, that's one. You got Wizard of Oz.
Well, now I know this film inside out. One.
Okay. What did she used to do to her ruby red slippers?
She
Okay,
clicked
heels.
3 times.
Slap her
Yeah.
heels 3 times.
So there's no
Right.
place like
It used to be click her ruby red heels, ruby red slippers, and now she taps them like in a tap dance. And the line, I don't know which it was, says to those weird monkey flying things.
Yeah.
Do you remember that line?
Yeah.
Mm.
What is it? What do you?
It was the scarecrow that said it.
No, it was her. It's a witch. I'm sure it was a witch.
Oh, go get them, my little pretties.
Yeah, fly my pretties, fly.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
That one doesn't exist anymore.
What?
So, yeah.
They're taking it out.
Because she's actually in her thingy, in the castle or wherever she is,
Yeah.
in the tower, and all the monkeys are there, and she goes, "Fly, my pretties,
Yeah,
fly!"
that
Yeah.
used to creep me out that bit. Yeah, I hate them monkey
Her
things.
love
socks
the
have
monkeys.
changed colour
My
as well.
sister used to, it's good.
Yeah, yeah, they might have done. I
Because
think that reminds
They
me.
were white and now they're blue.
Right. Okay.
What's that?
The socks on in the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
On
And
Dorothy's.
she's also got. Did she have bows on them or no bows?
Yeah, they actually had bows on it, she had red
And now
bows
she
on it.
hasn't.
Right. Okay. Extra little extra there. Yeah. So that's that.
And the lion is now a tiger.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't think I wrote it down, but
No.
Element,
what did the Tin Man carry? Can you
He
remember?
carried an axe.
Oil.
Yeah, and now it's a gun apparently.
Oh.
I think he said it was gun, but it's certainly not an axe.
Definitely an axe he
Yeah.
carries.
And now he's got a bow tie as well, a weird collar thing, and a bow tie thing, all made of
What?
metal. Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, he had an axe and he
Yeah,
had
that's
to be
what I
oiled,
remember,
didn't he?
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he was like,
It's a gun, Right, so that's that one. Roadrunner.
Beep.
Beep, beep.
Why does
Beep,
everybody
beep.
do that when someone's in road?
Beep beep. So but now it's meep meep. Meep beep, not beep beep. And everyone's, are you a beep beep or
No,
a
you
beep
know
beep?
what? I actually remember seeing a caption. So when I was drawing cartoons, and I wanted to, I'm gonna pee on your bonfire on this one, and I wanted to know what he actually said, and I googled it, and there's a white cloud coming out of it going meat meat.
There's no right or wrong answers. It's just what people remember, isn't it? So, yeah, Neil's got meat meat as well. Scooby Doo.
Oh.
Shaggy
Shaggy.
has now lost his Adam's apple. Remember all those
Yeah.
The Shaggy's a
swallowing?
trans.
Yeah.
Gulp.
When he gulps, and the Adam's
Yeah.
apple used to go up and down
So Shaggy's a trans.
because he's had the up.
Shaggy's a trans.
Zoinks!
Yeah, so.
He's had his
And I
Scooby
remember
chopped
that
off.
from a
Too many
few
Scooby snacks.
Scooby snacks. Ooh.
He's had his Scrappy Doos chopped off.
Tom Cruise, Risky Business.
Yeah. Show me the
Dancing.
money.
Pardon?
Oh no, that's not true. That's not Risky Business. Sorry.
What? Show me the money.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, that's the
Tom Cruise. What's it?
baseball. It would football player or something, wouldn't
Oh,
Really?
what's it
No,
called?
no.
Coxsale?
No,
Was
we've
it?
got
Maguire.
That's it.
Oh,
Jerry
Jerry
Maguire.
Yeah.
Sorry.
he? Or was he a
sorry,
coach
Mum.
or something? Or...
Yeah, no, it's Jerry Maguire. He's just show me the money in the bank, wasn't it?
Oh, was he?
Yeah. But anyway, go
Okay,
on.
fine. So
Risky
anyway,
Business,
Risky Business.
car sales.
The dance scene where he's putting on Bob Seger, good old time rock and roll. That one.
Oh, old time rock and roll.
Old
Yeah.
time rock and roll. Yeah. What was he wearing?
I've never seen it.
Oh.
If it was on the same, if it was on the cover of the actual, if it was wearing the same that was on the cover of the actual of the video, I used to see the video, and it used to be a red Ferrari, and he used to sit on it with blue jeans and a brown leather jacket.
He slid across the open doorway, and I think he had his back to the camera to start with, and he's tending to a microphone. So, but he wore. This is how I remember it as well. He wore sunglasses and a white shirt and underpants he had on, and socks I think he had, and he's dancing away in his white shirt.
What was that famous saying in Dirty Dancing when you had Swayze?
Don't put baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is that changed at all?
No, I haven't heard about that one.
Well, he actually says nobody put
Nobody
baby
puts baby
in the corner.
Yeah. He's talking to a dad or something. But yeah, so Tom Cruise now has a pink shirt and no sunglasses. And this is like 80s and he'd been wearing pink shirts. But he had a white shirt and sunglasses on. So is that one? Karate Kid.
Yep.
What pattern or what was on his headband?
It was the
Remember?
rising sun.
Yeah.
Crescent sun.
Mm.
Now it's a black splat.
What?
Yeah, looks like a splat, black thing. Yeah, it's not the rising sun.
Oh, no, crap.
And I remember I actually looked that up the other day, and yeah, so if you look at him now, he's got that black splat there. Back to the Future, I didn't check this one out, but I can vaguely remember the scene. Back to the Future, the guitar scene where he blows the speakers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the yeah.
He's playing Johnny B. Good, isn't he?
No, not
No,
the one
no,
on
no,
stage. There was one.
He
in the
plugs the
beginning.
speaker and then he goes.
Oh no,
He
that's
ramps
the
it up
beginning.
then.
That's the beginning. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and he sends him
Turns
across the
out,
room.
Yeah.
Apparently, the guitar has changed now. I can't really remember what it was like.
Well, I've
So it was a
got
big
it.
chunky thing, wasn't it, or something?
No, it was like a triangle. The
The body was trying.
yeah.
Oh right.
So,
I don't know. I don't know which
What
one.
were they saying? Was it a different shape?
I don't know. He didn't elaborate on that one, and I
Okay.
didn't look it up didn't watch the film to check. But I was just noting what he was saying. But also apparently there's this I'll be interested to see. And he couldn't remember which scene it was, but there's a scene where there's a reflection behind him, and the image is now upside down. Whether it's like a mirror image in a window or it's actually a mirror, I'm not sure, but apparently the image is now upside down, which is a bit weird. Even
it's
in a
on
normal film,
Back to
without
the
changing it, yeah, Back to the Future, you wouldn't have
Never
a
seen
reverse image,
No,
like
no.
upside down image.
No, it
so.
wouldn't be, no.
Not sure what that one is though. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah,
Uh,
that man,
Christian Bale.
Christian
Bane,
Bale, yeah.
Bane. And apparently now there's a few scenes where Bane is sitting there knitting.
Not wrong with it.
No, it's supposed to be this big tough bloke, and now apparently he's knitting.
Yeah.
So, which weren't there before.
I knit.
Yeah, okay.
Drop one per one.
Yeah.
I'll drop a lot.
The 18. Surely
Oh,
you guys
the
must
van.
Knit one per
Oh.
one.
What colour is the van?
Black with red
red
stripe.
stripe.
But it's
Yeah.
grey on top.
Now it's got a silver top. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Can't. No, that's
Yeah.
sacrilege. Don't mess with the 18's van.
And what was Mr. T's famous saying?
Ain't get me on that plane.
Not that one. The other one.
Full.
Something. Yeah. I pity the fool.
Yeah,
Remember
beautiful.
that?
Yeah.
Apparently he never says that now.
He did.
The only time he says it is in Rocky 4 now. He never said it in the 80s.
Rocky
He
3.
did say it in Rocky 3, yeah.
Oh, was it
Rocky
Rocky 3?
three, yeah.
It's not Rocky
Beautiful.
4 down.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I think, is that all for the movies?
What do you predict for this fight? What's next fight? Pain.
Right, so that's the movies, what I've got so far.
Love a lamp.
Get on my god. Don't want my SB.
So, biology, well, I think there's only one or two on biology. The kidneys used to be in your lower back, because there was always that thing about boxers and punching with the
Oh,
belt
kidney
and all
punch.
that. Yeah. Now, when you look at it, they're sort of halfway up your back. They're actually nestled under your rib cage now, which is for safety reasons actually makes more sense. But they're higher up the back now. Yeah, we remember them down there, but when you look up at anatomy now, there was also something to do with the heart because it was more on one side and now it's.
No, we were always told it was on the left side, but it's actually just off centre or left.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
it's
there. It's
Yeah, no, the way I remembered it was centre, but because
Slightly.
one side was bigger than the other, it looked like it was more to one side, more to the left side.
your
I
left,
think
your
because
left ventricle and left atrium is bigger than the right, and the right atrium
Yeah.
ventricle.
and there was something about that's one of the reasons why women tend to hold, even if they're left-handed or whatever, they tend to hold the baby on the left side because it's nearer the bigger side of the heart, heartbeat, something like that. So there was that one. Turmeric
Turmeric.
is now, or however you pronounce it, is now turmeric, T-U-R instead of just T-U. Which is a weird one. Yeah, it's turmeric. Planes, the
As
big
in
planes,
aeroplanes.
aeroplanes, yeah, used to have, as far as I remember, what about you guys, used to have the engines under the wings, and now they're sticking out.
Depends what model it is.
Big, like massive jumbo jets and all that.
Yeah.
They used to be under the
The
wings.
evolution
That's
of
right.
the evolution of the jet.
Yeah, I mean, if they moved up into the wings,
But they're not talking about new models that are out now. They're talking about older planes that when you look them up, the engines are protruding. So it's not just like it's been introduced recently and people are questioning it. It's memories of what we all had. I mean, when I've looked up planes now, it's like, you know,
Maybe
they
it's
look weird.
because you're seeing modern planes, and then when you look at an old plane, you think, hang on a minute, weren't the engines like that? No, because you're used to seeing.
I mean, we see more Airbuses than anything, the 380, because, you know,
You're basically seeing it all day, all the time. And then when you look at an old plane, you go, hang on a minute, shouldn't it be like what's now? Your brain
It's
plays
not just
something.
me. It's just it's just one of the ones. But yeah, it's just saying that planes used to have the engines under the wings, and now they're protruding. The Ford logo. It was actually based on Henry Ford's signature. And it's now lost the squiggle. There was a little squiggle on it.
Yeah, on the
That's
edge.
right.
But if you look at the old
Yeah.
patents and patent office is quite good for looking up stuff for companies and that. And his signature on the patents
Yeah, it did change, yeah.
had the it had the squiggle, but it's the logo on the cars. And they've said they've never changed it. They've said it's always been like that.
Right, okay.
But it was based on his signature with the squiggle. Roman numerals we've mentioned. The Walker's cheese and onion crisps were green, because everyone thought of onions were green, and salt and vinegar was blue. Salt, sea salt, sea
Yeah,
blue.
Yeah, I
that's
remember
right.
that.
That's now swapped round. Free Breeze
Febreze.
has lost the double E.
Mm. It's now Febreze.
Yeah. Fruit Loops is,
Yeah.
is now FROOT
Mm.
instead of
That's
FRUIT.
it, yeah.
Fruit of the Loom
Yeah,
logo
logo.
used to have the cornucopia on it,
Mm.
and that's not there anymore. There's a big thing about this book, Berenstein Bears, which
Oh, that's
is
a
an American,
Berenson, isn't it?
is that an American book, and now it's Berenstain Bears or
Berenstein,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Berenson or Berenson. Yeah. it's
Monopoly, the guy
Oh, yeah,
used
with the
to have
monocle.
weird. The
monocle,
the
Yeah.
monocle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
which
Yeah.
isn't there anymore. That used to be on the front of the box, didn't it? I think the money bags or whatever his name was.
My mum's
Money.
got an old Monopoly board. I'll have to check that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he used to have a monocle, and he doesn't anymore.
They're worth some money now, the old market books.
I've got one there. She's got a lot of stuff. That's worth
Mm.
I'll tell you what's worth some money, no. The old Scrabble boards, if they're actually the old Scrabble sets, if they are in good nick, they're worth about 30 or 40 quid a box.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of Bible ones. What did the lamb lay down with?
The wolf, isn't it?
It's to be the lion.
The
Lion
lion,
and the
sorry.
lamb. Yeah. The lion shall lay down with the lamb, and now it's the wolf shall dwell with the lamb.
Mm.
Well, they've rebranded the bloody Bible now.
Yeah. And yet, funny enough, during that video that I was watching, one of the chaps goes, "Hang on a minute!" Like his other half was distracting him, and she's like going like, "What?" over his back, and he's got a picture of the lion and the lamb on his wall behind him.
Okay.
So,
There's loads of pubs called the Lamb and
yeah,
Lion.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's not anymore. Matthew 6:9-13, the Lord's Prayer used to be, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven,"
Yeah.
and now it's "in earth as it is in heaven."
Oh.
Also,
I'll just have a look because I've got it printed out in my box.
We were saying that Saturday night.
Yeah.
yeah, and forgive us our trespasses,
As we
is
forgive
now
those who trespass
forgive us our debts.
What? To give us our debts?
Yep.
What are we debted to? Bank.
Yeah.
Right.
Rothschild. For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
But you said it's printed out in my box.
Yeah,
Forgive us our trespasses.
I was saying the word
You
Saturday
read
it,
night.
yeah.
I was reading
That's how we
the
Read
remember
it.
it. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Yeah, definitely was that.
Yeah.
They've rebranded the bloody Lord's Prayer now.
Oh yeah, got some more. Three more.
Well, they've rebranded the Pogue song. The
Which one?
Christmas one.
Oh,
Because I think this is more to do with you can't say that word
Oh.
anymore.
Oh
It's
yeah.
offensive, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they did that for you.
You cheap
About
lousy.
the
Yeah.
you treat
Scumbag, you
you
maggot,
cheap, lousy.
cheap, lousy.
Yeah, you can't say the word FAGGOT,
Mm.
and they've changed it with haggit. They've done an
Oh,
AI
haven't
one
they?
saying
Right,
haggit
yeah, right.
instead of FAGGOT.
Yeah. No, that was That was political, I think. Wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, that was like because it offended people.
Yeah. So Matthew 18:20,
No,
where two or more are gathered in my name. Remember that line? Is now where two or three are gathered.
Oh.
And there was actually, I think it was some of the states or towns in, I don't know if it's America or wherever it was, but they actually, during the lockdowns, were saying you are not allowed to have more than 3 people. Look, it even says it in the Bible. 2 or 3 people were gathered. So if you've got 4, then the Lord won't come to you. If you've got, it's only, there's 2 or 3. But it used to be where 2 or more are gathered in my name.
Mm. I remember it some more.
Then you've got Matthew 7:1, which is judge not lest ye be judged,
Mm.
is now judge not that you be not judged. So it's slightly different.
and thou shalt stand 2 meters apart from each other.
Yeah. 6 feet.
Thou shalt follow the arrows on the floor.
Thou shalt not sneeze in thy neighbour's face.
They always said that was why they run out of toilet paper, wasn't it? Because when people sneezed, everyone was shitting themselves. They needed loads of toilet roll.
Run!
Yeah. So when Noah, when there's the great flood, and Noah
No,
is in his ark, what does he send out?
a dove.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
To find land, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, I can guess what it is now for the politically correct people. It is a
Chicken.
a pelican.
No, it's still doves, but he also sends out a raven.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that was the Bible bit. Volkswagen logo.
Yep, VW.
Yep. Never used to have the gap in between the V and the
They
W.
were all joined.
Yes.
It's
That's
always
right.
joined.
Yeah.
Yes, not now. There's a gap.
The gap.
Yep. When you
You'll
look
be able
at
to clean them.
the VW logo. Yeah.
Oh, I can't know what VW is.
King Tutankhamun.
Oh, this is Karen's era.
His
Yeah.
mask. What
Go on.
did it have on the mask?
Go on, Karen. What?
On its fore.
Oh, you will let me
Yeah,
down.
it was a snake, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
An asp.
Yeah.
Stuff on
And
the
now
front.
it's a
Spider.
snake and a bird. And it looks really weird because it's not
What,
even.
two? It's not even.
Yeah. It's been slightly moved off centre
Yeah.
and then a bird's shoved at the side of it.
Right.
Just it looks weird. It's
It
not
was
even
a
like.
bird shut at the side.
So that was a weird one.
When the snake's supposed to represent the Poniel on his
I don't
mask?
know. Or is that the serpent?
No, it's protection, wasn't it? Because they're also see snakes as protection, wasn't it?
Or poison? They used to use them for poison, didn't they?
It's funny because we and Karen were watching something on YouTube the other day, teaching you how to read hieroglyphics. I got well lost with it. I must admit. I turned it off.
Oh, I've missed a film. James Bond, Moonraker.
Never seen it.
Oh, Jaws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
the girl was with
girlfriend.
him. Yeah, she had braces.
She had braces.
Mm.
Yeah, because the whole point of they were saying that only the pure and the unadulterated are going to go to the moon and set up this new world on the
Yeah,
moon.
and he wasn't.
And
sort of-
he realised he's got these metal braces,
Yeah.
so he turns around and thinks, you know, oh, it's obviously not me. And he smiles at his girlfriend. She smiles back, and she's got braces and glasses.
Mm.
And he's like, really, he's clocking with him because he's working for the baddies at this time, and he clocks with him that him and his girlfriend are not going to be invited to this mission. So he then switches sides and goes along with Bond.
No,
But yeah, braces all the day. Okay, just other things. DEA, the American company, DEA. What can you
Drug Enforcement Agency. Isn't
Yep, that's what it used to be, and now it's administration. Drug Enforcement Administration.
it? Okay, I can understand.
Well, it's not now. That's what they're saying.
I
It's always
thought the
been.
DEA were National Dyslexia Association.
Yep.
That's the AED.
Chuck Norris told me so.
DEA.
ADE or whatever.
DEA.
Yeah.
It says National Dyslexia Association.
You've got the company Procter and Gamble.
Yeah, that's the cleaning company.
Yeah.
They sell all the soap, do all the soaps and that. Offer at Grace.
Yeah.
Procter and
Do you
Gamble
know how
at
to
Grace.
spell Procter?
I used to love that. I'll tell you that. Because they used to PROCTOR.
Yeah, as in rhymes with doctor. Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's ER.
Procter.
Yep.
It was. 'Cause I used to drive past Procter and Gamble on the trains when I was doing a Rainham. As you drive past it, I used to love the smell when they were doing it when they were in that direction. And it was always Proctor.
Yeah.
I remember it. I can guarantee it was Proctor.
Well, the history of the company now says Procter, but if you look all at the old patents, they all say Proctor.
Yeah. I used to drive past that.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is a good
factory.
one actually. The Thinker statue.
We're sitting there like that.
Thinker was
Yeah,
like that.
that's right,
On his
yeah.
fist on the forehead.
No, it's
I
on the
think he
chin.
had
Isn't
his,
it?
his right hand on his right leg. It was the same side anyway. Now the fist is there.
Yeah.
And it's the elbow is on the other leg, but there's loads of residue with that of people obviously taking photographs in front of the statue, and they've all got their hand on the forehead and on the right knee, and there's even a photograph of a bunch of students, so there's like 20, 30 of
I
them
think
all
they're
doing
getting
the
it,
same
now they're
thing.
getting it mixed up. You think about it, right? I can prove everyone wrong with this one. The Thinker has his hand on his chin. The Atlas, the one, the guy with the Atlas on his back,
Yeah.
he has his hand on his head.
He's holding it up, isn't he?
No, there's a famous statue with a hand on his head and he's got an Atlas on his back.
What Atlas? I thought Atlas was actually holding it up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the Thinker statue, how I remembered it, he always had his hand there. at the statue. He's holding the globe on his shoulders behind him.
Yeah.
Both hands.
Yeah.
So there must be another statue.
All right, Bruce Forsyth.
Didn't he
Yeah.
do well, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. So
Nice game.
that one's got lots of residue on because there's lots of photographs. So there was a theory, or naysayers were saying, oh, the CIA are coming into your room and swapping your Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs video out on a VHS video and all this
Yeah,
kind
because
of stuff.
that's great, because they've
Yeah,
got
'cause
a
they-
lot more
they've
better
got-
things
yeah.
to do, haven't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Anyone who's bought a Snow White, we're going to get you.
But it's interesting with that one because where people have, and drawings as well, where they've done their own drawings, have been with like his hand on his forehead
Yeah.
and the photographs, and they're all, although the statue itself has changed in the photograph, all the students or people, visitors, have got it on the forehead. So that's a good one.
Students, so they're all probably high as kites when they were doing it anyway.
JFK assassination.
Oh,
How many
no.
people in the car?
4.
Um,
There was a driver, front passenger as a bodyguard, his wife, and him at the back.
I always thought 4.
100%.
Now there's 6.
No.
6.
And they're saying that they
horse poo.
elongated the, was it a Lincoln convertible?
Lincoln convertible, yeah.
And added another row of seats in, and there's 6 in there now.
Now there was 100%, there was 4.
I always thought it was 4.
I only remember 4 people there.
That's, you know, that's
You were there?
the
I was
Bruise, the
there.
film or whatever it is, that video of
I was thinking
the actual shooting,
he won
that
the glass of
came
milk.
out a long time
You're
after
78.
the assassination. And they've done loads of independent people have done investigations into it and said it was Photoshop, whatever they called it back then. But and the amount of blood and gore that was supposed to have come out, it was copied and pasted onto it with whatever technology they had back in the 60s. But it, like, you'd think if they would have seized every equipment there and then,
Yeah.
you know, but that didn't actually surface, funny that, till years later.
That's a mystery.
Mm.
California Dreaming.
On a winter's day.
Yeah, I got down on my knees.
And I began to pray.
Yep, and now it's I pretend to pray. And I pretend to pray.
I'm sorry, mate. But you just,
No, I've got that on karaoke, so
Which
I
I
can
began to
check it
pray.
out. Eh?
I began to pray.
Yeah.
I began to pray, yeah.
And now it's I pretend to pray.
What?
Pink Floyd.
Oh, now we're in my era.
Another brick on the wall.
Now we're in my
yeah,
era.
no,
Go
not
on.
that one.
Go on.
No. This
Dark
is gonna
Side
be
of the Moon
Yeah.
Oh.
is now the Dark Side of the Moon.
Where did the Z come
Yeah.
from?
I don't know. I got it. And there's one about the Rolling Stones as well.
No. The
Oh.
album's called The Dark Side of the Moon. The single is called Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
If you look at the album's called The Dark Side of the Moon.
So
The
this,
single is called Dark Side of the Moon. That is my Pink Floyd knowledge coming out there.
have you got any CDs at home on it?
I know for a fact the album's called The Dark Side of the Moon, and the single is called Dark Side of the Moon. That's where the comes from.
Well, it's got on here Rolling Stones Dark Side of the Moon.
Rolling Stone, bloody Pink Floyd.
Oh, sorry,
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Oh, that's why I got it wrong. I'm thinking about the other one, which is the Rolling Stones one. Sorry, hang on.
Just put Pink Floyd albums.
Right. The Dark Side of the Moon.
Right, now type in Pink Floyd singles,
And then
and it'll say Dark Side of the Moon, not The Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, I'm going mad.
Just type in Pink Floyd single Dark Side of the Moon. It will be there. You go look for it.
The Dark Side of the Moon.
right, so
Although
that's
there it does say Dark Side of the Moon.
Thank you.
But there, underneath it says the Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, because it's on the Dark Side of the Moon album.
So that's from the album, The Dark Side of the Moon.
The Dark Side of the Moon is the album,
So
and
the
Dark
single,
Side of the Moon is the
Side
single.
Right.
Seems to
Yeah,
be- there you go.
Wikipedia. The Dark Side of the Moon is the
Oh,
Red
that's the
CEO album.
Yeah. And Dark Side of the Moon is a single.
That might be where people have got it confused.
Yep.
Yeah, it's studio.
Thank you. I cleared that one up. Pink Floyd
Well
number
done.
one fan.
Well
Thank
done,
you.
Jeff.
So
Jeff,
if we look,
If you go, yeah, because it would the
should list the
it would list the tracks. Just click down.
Oh yeah, track list. Where is it?
Like the singles. There's
Right,
not
there's definitely a song called The Dark Side or whatever it is of the Moon, yeah? That's actually a song.
What?
Is it a song? Or is it just called the album?
because the
cover?
song is not on the album.
We've got Speak to Me, Breathe in the Air,
See
On the Run,
you
Time,
on the dark
Great Gig in the
side
Sky.
of the moon.
and then the other side is Money, Us and Them,
Hang
Any
on.
Colour You Like,
If I
Brain
type-
Damage and Eclipse. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hang on, just-
So
I'll
that's
type
singles,
in the
not
lyrics.
one.
Oh, see you on the dark side of
Brain Damage, song by Pink Floyd.
Right, so the song where the lyric comes in is Brain Damage.
Right.
So there wasn't a single.
Wow.
'Cause the lyric, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon, is on a song called Brain Damage.
Right.
I thought the same as you, yeah. I thought there was an actual single, Dark Side of the Moon. But when you look at the album, yeah, I know what you're thinking,
It's not
Jeff.
easy to get mixed up with that.
But yeah, there's no
See you on the
yeah, which is on
So
the
it's
track
album,
Brain
It's
Damage.
the album that's changed.
Yeah, so it is the album that has changed.
Alright, rewind. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
40 years of boxing for you, sorry.
Oh, you got me thinking, man, because I've got the album.
Do that to you.
They did get out of the way.
You have to look at it.
Oh, am I right?
Yeah, one thing on
That's all right, don't. It's saying
So,
there's
no,
no
one
right
thing on
or
his
wrong
head.
on this, it's just
Well,
what we
there's definitely
remember.
wrong on that one because there's no single called Bloody Dark Side of the Moon, is there? And I'm meant to be a freaking Pink Floyd guru. How the fuck did I get that wrong?
You've just shot.
Yeah,
that
but you
down
think,
flame.
then, because I've got, yeah,
How the hell did I get that wrong?
I've got the Dark Side of the Moon album. Yeah.
I was watching a Dave Gilmore thing today as well. Oh, what an idiot. Sorry.
That's all right.
I got that one wrong.
So come on, we've got, yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's that one. Then you've got Queen, We Are the Champions of the World.
Yeah, and it just stops at We Are the Champions.
Yeah, it stops it. Except at the live recording
Mm.
it's of the world. He does say that.
Yeah.
There. Rolling Stones, Paint It Black.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Lyrics used to be, I see a red door and I want to paint it black.
Yeah.
Now it's, I see a red door and I want it painted black. So I don't know why that's
Okay.
slightly different. but
So he wants to paint it black when he wants it painting black.
It was, I want to
Mm.
paint it black, and
But
now it's,
then he
I
wants
want
to
it
paint
painted
it
black. That one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The infamous fart machine hasn't been on. Just going to check it.
Thank you for that.
Right, yeah,
Right.
so Spirit, if you're watching, any
That's
catch
a
up
shame, 'cause
farts?
He could have
Yeah, any
blown
catch up
off when
farts?
there was the fake one. Yeah.
Messages.
Then you've got Bee Gees, How Deep Is Your Love? It's quite a
Mhm.
famous song. The line,
Oh, yeah.
I really need
Oh,
to
what, on the
know.
chat?
Like, how deep is your love? How deep is your love?
I don't know, I haven't looked, let's have a look. Sorry.
Let me get the.
How deep is your love?
Yeah,
That's
The
Bee Gees, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
GBs.
Now it's what?
Because it rolls on the tongue, rolls off the tongue, I should say. The jeez.
See you
There it
rise
is.
in the morning.
Lyrics. Right. So it used to be. Right. The first chorus, first verse, whatever. Keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? How deep is your love? And then it was to rhyme with show. It was I really need to know, which rhymes with show. Now it's I really mean to learn,
That doesn't
which
work.
doesn't rhyme.
No.
So
Yeah, I really need to know.
that's a weird
Someone's
one.
been playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you I'll put
Oh, sorry.
the messages up there.
Just Neil.
Boom. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just Neil. Yeah. Yeah.
What else we got? Britney Spears. Not lyrics with this one, but now the "Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Yeah.
She
Make my
used
baby
to.
time more size.
She used to have a little earpiece, microphone thing that she would sing along to in the.
Yes, I remember that.
Janet
It was,
Jackson,
yeah.
wasn't it?
I don't know about Michael Jackson,
Janet Jackson.
but no, she did apparently, and now it's not there anymore. You've got you've done Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Oh, I failed at Pink Floyd. Didn't
Go back to school, Jeff.
I? Yeah, that's me with my Pink Floyd knowledge. Yeah.
Damn and blast.
You mentioned meatloaf earlier. Meatloaf used to be 2 words, and now it's 1
That's
word.
right, yeah.
Nice Milf.
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 Robert De Niro.
Oh, God.
De Niro used to be 1 word, and now it's De Niro, 2 separate words.
Oh, Nero.
Used to be D-I-N.
D-E-N-I.
I
D-E-N-I-R-O.
always remembered it as D-I.
D-E apparently.
D-I-N-I-R-O. De Niro.
I-R-L.
I didn't hear either.
D-I-N.
Yeah.
D-I-N-I-R-O.
I-R-O. Alright, okay.
De Niro.
I've been
That's
up
what
one,
it was.
but now it's D-E. And they're separate. Steven Seagal. How do you spell his surname?
T-W-A.
Yeah, apart from that bit.
S-C-G-A-L? L?
That's how it used to be.
There's S-E-A-G.
And that's Seagull.
Seagull.
F-R-A-U-D.
Mickey Mouse has lost his suspenders. Braces. Braces over here.
Suspenders?
Yeah, braces.
They
They call them
suspenders.
suspenders in America. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was an American one I was listening to, so they call them suspenders in America.
Oh.
Smokey the Bear, he's lost his suspenders as well. Braces, whatever you call them.
Oh,
And
she's falling down.
Yeah.
he used to be Smokey the Bear, and now he's just Smokey
Smokey
Bear. Smithsonian Institute
Yeah.
is now institution. Smithsonian Institution. No one remembers.
That could be just a rebrand.
The 9/11, the Pentagon.
Oh, yeah.
They reported at the time no one died in the Pentagon, yet now it's about 120, 25 people
Oh.
died in there.
That plane fell well short of the Pentagon.
No, it crashed into the apparently crashed into the building.
Oh,
For entertainment purposes
And
only, of course.
Yeah, it flew into the building about 5 feet above.
So,
That was the one, wasn't it? It flew in really low.
yeah.
Yeah,
Went
good.
along the ground, didn't
Yeah,
it?
pretty much.
So, yeah.
Good luck with that one.
Hang on a minute, hang on.
Did I say California dreaming?
Yeah.
Yes,
Said
yeah.
that.
I got down on my knees and I began to pray, and it's now I pretend to pray. Yeah, to say one and once that's them done. Few spelling, almost done actually. Wonder. No, I've done them. I think that's it. Wonder Woman. Do you remember the old Wonder Woman, Linda Carter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How can we forget?
How can we forget her?
Can you remember how you spell Linda?
No, they didn't even look at the lyrics.
Lyrics. Did she
L
sing?
L-Y-N-D-A?
It's that now. It used to be a lion, both the A.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Any man who looks at the words rather than Linda.
Well, it would have been the closing credits, wouldn't it? Megan Kelly, I'm not quite sure who she is.
Megan Kelly. Where
Yeah.
did that name from?
I've heard.
I don't know if she's like a reporter or something in America. I'm
I
not sure.
think,
I've
yeah,
heard
I
the
think-
name,
I think
but
she's a reporter or something.
it's now. She used to be Megan, and now
No,
it's
it's N-E-G-H.
Megyn.
Oh.
Megan.
McGinn.
Yeah. And Winona Ryder. Can you remember how you spell Winona?
W-I-N-O-N-A.
W-Y, wasn't it?
Used to be W-Y. Yeah. And some people have seen the rider gone from R-Y to R-I as well on that one
Oh.
mentioned, so that's a bit weird.
Whoa.
The HIPAA Act. Now this was big in 2020.
What?
It's an American health company, and it stood for, it was HIPPA, Health Insurance
Oh, HIPPA,
Portability
yeah.
and Privacy Act.
Now it's the National
And now it's
Inspection
changed to HIPAA, so they've dropped one of the P's, so the privacy thing doesn't exist anymore. It's Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. So obviously privacy, they don't, we're not allowed privacy anymore. John Hopkins University, I think it is. It's now Johns Hopkins. CDC.
What's
Anyone
that?
know?
That's the what is it? The disease.
Centre for Disease Control.
Control.
Yeah, is now Centres for Disease Control.
The medicine law.
Yeah. The sign you get in like on your rear view mirror or reversing mirrors in the car, objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear. And I think that was in the Jurassic Park one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is now objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Tiger ears now have white dots on them.
What?
Some
Right.
do.
Yeah, apparently. I did look up some pictures and they've got white dots on them. I know there's a couple of different.
What was species?
Some breeds have
Different,
got different.
There's loads of different. There's the Siberian, the Sumatra, and
But I
Indian.
don't remember knowing white dots.
So,
I've got white dots on them.
Burmese.
there's a cat.
That's cat.
What are we talking about?
Tigers.
Tigers. The big stripy orange bit.
Sumatra and
Burmese.
then
600 pound of muscle, teeth and claws,
Yes.
them things.
They're normally behind a fence when you look at them.
Yeah.
Sumatra.
So now they've got white dots on them.
Sumatra's in Europe.
Does anyone remember Michelangelo's painting in the Sistine Chapel?
Yep.
God and Adam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sistine Chapel. Yeah.
God was above,
Yeah.
reaching down to
That's
Adam.
right.
Adam's below, reaching up.
Mm.
Well, if you
Depends
look,
which way you looked at it.
you look at it now.
Subjective art.
Well, that was the picture.
Alright, well then.
It's on the ceiling, isn't it?
Yeah. So now Adam is on an even keel with God. So God's not reaching down; he's reaching out. And Adam, instead of, I think he was doing that or something before, but he's now like that. He's got a limp wrist, and it's like God's going to touch his there. That's
I
what it
thought
was.
he was pointing, you know, like.
Well, it was
Yeah, I
reaching
thought
up
it-
and
I
reaching
saw it
down.
too.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
But
I
now
saw
they're,
it
God
too.
was
Finger
pointing
touch,
at him.
yeah, not point. He was reaching down for him,
Yeah, I
and
was
Adam
like
was
two
reaching up for God.
fingers touching
That's
like
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were doing the ET thing.
Almost, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But now
The probe.
God's on they're on the same level, and
It's about time
Adam's
everyone
not
was saying
reaching
what
out.
the
He's
same
just
level as
he's
God.
just kind of doing that with. I think he's got his hand
Would you like? Hey.
on his knee or so. I don't know something. Like that. But
That's-
yeah, look it up. You'll see, and it just doesn't look right because God's supposed to be higher
Mm.
than So that one. Screen painting. Anyone remember that one by
Yeah.
Edward Munch?
Yes.
Oh, where he's gone.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Apparently, he made 4 or 5 of them. I think in different colours or
Now
something
he's
like
doing
that.
that.
No, he's got a gold bracelet in the main one that most people refer to. He's now got a gold bracelet. He's wearing a gold bracelet.
What?
The screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Or gold coloured bracelet. Something rather there. Trying to think. Oh, missed a bit.
Mr. Page.
No, just yeah. I don't think.
No, Mr.
Where
Bits
is he?
of-
Um,
bits of the dog.
Kit Kat, obviously we mentioned that earlier. Kit
Yeah.
Kat now has a dash. The
Oh,
skull
Lord.
used to have empty sockets behind the eyes. Do you remember like all the horror films with snakes coming out the eye, you know, out the skulls and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff? And now it's a bone. There's a bone there.
In what?
The eye sockets in the skull.
Right.
So it used to. There
Just
wasn't
be-
a bone
just be
there before.
empty.
Yeah. That one. No, not a picture of it. The body, the skull, now has a bone behind the eye socket, and it never used to have a bone there. It was an empty socket.
Used to be blank.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they always in horror films, you'd always have something crawling out the eye socket
Mm.
in the skull.
Yeah.
Oscar Wilde wrote a book called The Portrait of Dorian Gray.
Yes.
Remember that? And it's
Okay.
now the picture of Dorian Gray.
Well,
Really?
Yep.
Well, it was a painting in the film, and that got older, and he stayed young, didn't he?
Yeah,
And in the end, it reverses.
weird.
I think.
A few things on geography, I think, is the last bit.
Yeah.
South America used to be below North America, and now it's more to the east, which means that the Panama Canal, which used to run east to west, like that, is now like that. Slightly upright, well, not slightly, but quite a bit upright. Cuba is bigger and has moved.
Must play havoc with your sat nav. That's all I would say.
Australia has moved closer to Papua New Guinea and away from New Zealand. Australia used to be quite a way out there, and now it's right up close to Papua New Guinea. And Italy has tilted anti-clockwise.
Well, that down to plate shift.
What you mean?
I think they'd
continental-
noticed that. I think that.
Yeah,
would be
but for plate shifting
catastrophe.
that much, that'd be, the earthquakes would be.
What you mean about continental drift or something like that?
Yeah. So kind of, I think that's it. All that I've got.
So my question is, right, why do we still remember how these things were, and why hasn't that changed? How comes we still remember that?
We've got the memories.
I
How
think
comes
most
we
of
still
it
got
is-
the memory then?
I think most of it is psychoschematic. It's what your brain perceives it. Like you said, there's no right, there's no wrong.
You've been playing too many Pink Floyd songs.
Obviously,
You've obviously got
Not in the
big
right
five
order either.
mucked up in the-
I'm going to go and play Dark Side of the Moon. Hang on a minute.
What, the single?
Yeah.
I mean, none of them seem to be dangerous.
Mm.
You know, they're just like quirks mostly. I mean, they do sort of like people have the discussion about, well, what about this stuff about the body? You know, I mean, we remember the kidneys being fairly low, and it's like all the surgeons, you know, and the nurses and all that. None of them were affected by this apparent change.
Well, I don't think they're going to start cutting you open and go, oh, no, the kidney
No, that's
should
exactly
be here.
exactly that's it. So, but then it was people that studied anatomy for other reasons that spotted it, and it's like, you know, when I heard about it, and I was like, I went and got out a medical book and I had a look, and I thought, well, as far as I remember, the kidneys were.
Do you know what, I'm having a weird flashback of,
Careful, mate. Steady on.
yeah, Vikings.
Oh, fuck.
When they Blood Eagle, the king.
Yep, King Ayla. Yep.
I'm trying to remember how the kidneys were in that.
No, because with the blood eagle, they get the lungs out.
Yeah,
They bypass the kidneys, don't they? They get the lungs out.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yes, it's the lungs that are hanging
because they split the actual back open, the spine open. They open it
That's
up,
right, yeah.
and then they just get the lungs out, and the lungs are the wings of the angel. Come on, Ad.
So where were the kidneys then?
Well,
They don't
they're
show
on
the
there.
kidneys.
No, yeah,
Because
that's
the
right.
blood angel is they pull the lungs out, and the lungs are the actual wings of the angel. You don't see the kidneys because you look at them from face on.
Right.
Because what they do, they get the person to go forward, and you're not allowed to. If you're a Viking, King Ayla, he wasn't a Viking, so he screamed like a bitch. But there was a
Surprise.
who was the King Viking that they did, and he never screamed. Oh, flipping hell! Because if you scream, you don't go to Valhalla. You can't show pain, and they're literally chopping your back open, and then they prise your back open, and they get the things out, and put the lungs on your thing. It's a way of like killing you, but slowly, but it's with the most pain.
Neil's
The
put
Vikings, I tell you what,
Jekyll and Hyde, but I thought it was Jekyll and Hyde.
it is Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise put Jekyll and
Was-
Hyde.
Jackal.
Yeah, was in the dog.
That's Day of the Jackal. That's a good film, though.
Is that the one Bruce Willis in?
Yeah, it's more. He's a sniper in it. Isn't
He does loads of
Well,
different
that's
disguises or
the
something.
new one is with Bruce Willis. The old one is with that other guy, James.
James Garner.
No, the British guy. Yeah, that's the original one.
Yeah, I've only seen the Bruce
With
Willis.
James, whatever his name, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, so they say they were talking about the people that are directly involved in things like, you know, surgery and all that didn't affect them, and it was other people that studied anatomy as like a hobby or something or other that spotted it, like the planes. The pilots didn't spot it, but it was other people like plane spotters or whatever that spotted it, something or other. So, but yeah, so generally it's not it's never hurt anyone. This thing, it's just some kind of
Anomaly.
quirk, anomaly. Whether it's timelines bleeding into this one, the more you see them, the more you see them. When you start, spotting it. And then there was one I'd similar to the Walker's Crisps one. I used to have a dust mite allergy, and I used to buy a pack of 30 allergy tablets once a month. And I used to work shift work, so I had to pick the non-drowsy ones. And they were in a green packet for years, and then they suddenly changed over, and the drowsy ones were blue packet, and then they swapped them over, but there was no notice on them or anything to say we're changing the colour. And I actually ended up for a couple of months taking the drowsy ones before I actually realised. I was just so used to picking the green one off the shelf and ignoring the blue one, and then they swapped them over, so it's a bit weird. But just little some things you spot.
So what do you think that this anomaly is? Do you think it's like a kind of glitch in the matrix?
I kind of think something like that. Yeah.
You know, because there's several other things, anomalies that have happened that would explain some kind of shift. You know, like obviously that's happened. You know, things disappeared or reappeared, or things just frozen in time, and next thing you know, they're moving again. It's like people appearing from nowhere.
Yeah, I've seen weird. I don't know how true that. I've seen weird videos. Someone like driving down the road filming this plane that looked like it was supposed to be coming to land. It looked like it was in just there in midair.
Just hanging there.
Yeah, just hanging there.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
the
birds
angle
round.
that's the angle in which the plane's called. If you
But then the car wouldn't be going faster than it, would it?
no, it's
Just
just
the car's overtaking it.
yeah.
Weird.
Because I mean, you can stand in different waypoints and the plane will look like it's suspended, but you can move and it's moving now.
And the birds that were frozen round a area or something, or around a tower or something or other, instead of flying round. Yeah.
And a car that was stood like that.
Not right.
Like that.
So I don't know. I mean, they could just all be fake CGI stuff. You never know, do you? But
Yeah, but I mean those are those are real experiences.
I mean, these are our memories, aren't they? And it doesn't matter which one we remember. It's just if you're aware of it, then you're more open to. You might not. I don't understand it.
It
what it
might
is,
be a way of seeing through this kind of fabric, mightn't it? I mean, I say about the third eye. It could be a way of the eye seeing through different kind of filters, like vibrational kind of filters. That you could see that. Not same as we see. Some of us see spirit, some of us don't. As your pineal gland is working properly, then you're going to start having new gifts, new perceptions, and you can notice different changes in the vibration. Perhaps that's that.
Yeah.
Because we've been.
Do you think the actual whole vibration of the world's changing now that people are becoming more aware?
I think that's what's woke people up. The actual whether it's due to the sun, the magnetic, the feel from the sun, because you get a lot of solar flashes.
Maybe that's why they're
that's affecting
blocking a lot of it out.
Well, I
to
think
stop the
they
becoming more.
I think they're sort of
That's a point.
that could be that. I mean, for impact purposes.
You know that video you sent me that the lady was talking briefly to AI about this, but there was one I watched yesterday, and she was asking it about these cities that were seen floating in the skies, and this goes back like donkey's years as well, like even old reports.
Yeah.
And was asking Grok AI, is it, or Sage AI?
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he was saying that like basically it's like the fabric of reality is shifting, and when the people that, she said, how can you tell if it's the real thing and not something like Blue Beam, where they're projecting an image in the sky, and he was saying about the Blue Beam ones tend to be a bit more flat, whereas the real ones you can see like 3D images, like, and you get like a vibrational energy coming off them, or you can feel it, you know. But where if you're just like you don't feel anything and it just suddenly appears, and you know you'd feel that energy if it was a time shift
Well,
kind of.
vibration is just high or low frequency, right?
Yeah,
If you,
but then we're all frequency, aren't we?
if you was
Think
to,
about it, really.
I mean, a lot of people are talking about these people that are cloaked, you know, that have got a cloaking energy, to look like us. If you change that vibration or turned it up or lowered it or tuned it in, would that interfere with that? Because you see, sometimes you're looking at
Well,
these
it's changed
people,
their image, do
and
you
it,
think?
yeah, it goes all kind of black and white, and it's got this, you know, distortion.
I mean, yeah, I still remember that old clip of that bloke who he was standing by a massive bell, and they got rid of loads of bells after the Second World War,
Yeah,
and it was struck, and he phased in and out.
yeah, I remember that.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I just remember seeing it. And if we are frequency and vibration and all that, and if you think like we're all atoms, you know, and there's solids, liquids, and gases, isn't there? Like the ground we're standing on, if there was a vibrational energy pulsating in the ground, it would just not melt, but
No, I
turn
used
to
to-
dust, wouldn't
I
it?
used
Everything
to-
would sink down.
I
wouldn't it?
used to remember doing the doors on when I was working in the nightclubs on certain nights when we were doing like I used to call them black nights, and there's nothing racist about that. It's just when they were playing like deep
Urban.
bass music,
Oh, yeah.
urban music, and they were playing, they were really high bass music. And I used to stand there next to the speakers, and when it used to go, I used to look across the dance floor, and everything used to just like be
Yeah.
shaking. So you can't see like the atom particles or whatever. And I used to just think, oh, my glasses shaking? But now I've been talking about it, and that's another I'm getting.
Well,
There
yeah, I
was
mean,
that-
we used
So
to.
like that's the actual waves that we
Yeah,
can see,
energy waves.
particles
I mean-
moving and that.
You do them bowls, didn't you? Them,
It's
Singing
about
bowls,
bowls.
yeah.
I was using one.
and you can break glass with high
Yeah.
pitch
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, we know that.
So
And what was that? What was that concert where there was a load of the crowd just suddenly killed over? They didn't die or anything, but they just all collapsed on the floor or something. Can you remember that concert? It was only like a couple of years ago
Was
or
that
something.
Glastonbury?
No, that was Coldplay when they all went on the camera. They all hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird. It was like a wave going through the crowd, and they just
I mean, that-
collapsed.
What you're saying about the speakers in the nightclubs, I mean, I remember Pete Ferrent used to like doing this game in Mayhem.
Right. Yeah.
They'd turn the bass up because it'd shake all the glasses off the. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the glasses just shake off the shelves.
Yeah.
All the one behind the
And-
bars
and
and that used to be
Yeah,
like.
and he'd tell the girls to sit on the bass bins when you play Pussycat Dolls, don't you? You get this. And see the smiles on their faces.
I read the frequencies.
Yeah, it's frequencies.
Is-
Oh, Tesla says it in terms of energy frequency, and
Vibration.
yeah,
that's what it all is.
that's what it all is. Yeah. I mean, you touch something like that table, but if you was vibrating at a different frequency, your hand would probably go through it. So you goes, yeah.
Which maybe is what spirits are. They're vibrating on a different
on a
frequency to us,
Yeah.
and we can see them every now and then. We see
Yeah.
images or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flitting in and out.
Is it Trev and Jane? Trev's got some tuning forks now. Like,
Yeah, I've got some.
They're supposed
Wow.
to be really good.
The
Yeah.
vibration off of the mat.
Mate, honestly, I thought the bowls were good, but these tuning forks, you get the proper tuning forks.
Yeah.
The expensive ones, the good ones. Trev was showing me his. Jeez, vibration.
I did get a cheaper set. I'll give it to Judy, but I'm going to get the set that Trevor's got.
Yeah.
Well, they got the balls on the end of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can like knock it
That's it.
and then get the tuning. If you got like a bad shoulder,
Yeah.
put it on your shoulder. My
Lots
God,
of
that's
things
good.
that hills apparently.
Yeah. When we was at that march, one of the marches we went on, and I was in Hyde Park, and that Lotus Eater, Lotus Flower, she's doing that's meditation thing in the park, and she was going around everyone with a tuning fork. Then there was me and this woman standing at the side, and she'd come up and said, "I ain't leaving you two out." I did feel the need to meditate. I was more interested in getting some booze. I must have looked a sight walking up Marble Arch with 4 packs.
Alcoholic meditation.
Walking up Marble Arch with 4 pack of Strongbow.
That's my meditation.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just wanted a beer. Anyway, she got that fork. She ran it around the head, and she put it on my chest and hit it, and it was woof. This wave just goes through.
Believe it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There's all sorts
could
of
that
different type of
could that be
vibrations,
different?
isn't there?
Yeah, you know, I mean, could we be witnessing a different
A shift.
plane, a different dimension?
That's
You
what
know,
that's what I think.
Yeah, just converging with ours,
I think.
and we're
Yeah, I think the Earth is going through a different vibration field. The sun is helping because it's sending out these waves, and it's waking a lot of people who's affected by the pineal gland, and it's waking us up.
yeah.
It's opening our gifts. I think it's going to get a lot stronger as we go along. As you can see now, everything's kicking off. It's just, you know.
Yeah, so maybe the you know, the elites and the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, they're trying to send us down one line, but the vibration from the sun are showing us what it really was. So we've seen that, and they've tried to change it, but we've
Well,
remembered.
they're certainly keeping us distracted, aren't they? So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
a distractions
throwing
galore
everything
going on.
out but the kitchen sink. You know, they take purposes that they're trying every trick in the book to obviously dumb us down, I suppose, or block, whatever. I
Has
don't know.
anyone got any questions about this?
Yeah.
Don't know
Anyone got
if
any
Neil's
questions?
still on.
Kind of
If there's
ignored.
any questions.
Anyone
Yeah,
out there got
we've literally
questions?
powered through this.
Yeah, his last comments Jekyll and Hyde, so I'm not sure what that was. But
Yeah, so we're going to throw it open for 5 minutes. Just gone 10:10 now. Yeah, 10:10.
10-10. That's good, isn't it? 10-10.
is that an angel number? Or if
Yeah.
you delete the zeros, it's 11, isn't it?
10-10.
Twin towers. 11.
So yeah, we're going to throw it open. Anyone's got any questions, any comments? Yeah, we'll give 5 minutes and call it a day.
On, I think.
All right.
all night.
So, certainly interesting stuff.
Mm.
I mean, the chat was saying there's hundreds more we could have done, but this was a 3-hour video as it was.
Yeah.
What, the person who's talking about the
Mandela
When-
effect.
Mandela?
So what was the channel that you got the information from?
RKX, ARCHAIX, which is hang on,
National Dyslexia.
no.
He means dyslexia.
Oh, I don't know how I don't know that. Something about research chronological history of artificial intelligence X. I can't remember what the A
Right.
stands for at the beginning now. Don't know. But yeah, it's an old video. It's actually a couple of years old. But
Have you ever tried actually asking ChatGPT or one of these
I don't use them.
have you ever tried asking the question and see what it says?
Mm.
No.
You know, because you know the videos, I've seen videos of them, and they're saying certain things. But I wondered if you know, something you really wanted to know about and see what it said about it. That's the AI version.
I don't know, because I mean I'm still dubious about it, like even Google and stuff, because someone would have had to put that information in there. It's not actually a sentient being, is it? It's the information would have been put in there by someone at some point for it to be able to answer the question.
How would you know it's not? How would you know it's
Exactly, I don't know.
sentient being or not?
Not a sentient being. Yeah.
Not sentient
Yeah.
being. How would you know that the technology that is, you know, that is out, that is not our technology?
I don't think. Oh no, yeah. I think what runs this place
It's
isn't.
take purposes.
Yes, isn't. It's off-worldly stuff. Not off-worldly. Old stuff. But I just with AI and all that, I don't.
And that was the
really
last thing I
use it that
found
much.
it.
What AI?
No, that was the last thing he did was tell me it was 10:10. That it's gone off.
I think the aliens had the right idea when they built the pyramid. They come down, tried to help us, and they went. They see us all fighting and killing each other, and went.
Yeah, but they
"Nah,
set
let's
us.
leave it to it."
They set us on the path to fight. That's a
The
stupid
pyramid
thing.
has got some code. I still haven't read it yet, but I have got a book on the pyramid, which it's got loads of
That's good.
coding in it, and it's like a countdown
That's
from
good.
1902.
How do you see it flash up?
It's
and go?
fascinating stuff.
Yeah, it's gone now. The last thing he did was show me 10:10.
Batteries run out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gone off.
Yeah,
On
batteries
my
run
watch.
out.
Weird.
The vibration.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the batteries run out.
I mean, the battery might run out, but I checked it this morning. It had reasonable charge in it.
I was listening to this thing online about this guy who's speaking to one of the aliens, and they turn around and say, "Do you really think with our technology far ahead of yours that you'd able to stop us from coming in? If we were seriously that evil, and we wanted to wipe you out,
I would.
what would stop us from doing that?
There
Nothing.
isn't anything. Yeah.
Nothing. They couldn't. They couldn't. We couldn't stop them.
No.
We're not advanced enough for that. So that was the question that he posed. This alien told this bloke. He said, "Oh yeah, I see the point." You know, I sort of, you know, I have great affinity with the alien subject. You know, I don't believe we're the only ones here. So you know, I've got an interest in that, as you guys
Yeah.
will know.
Yeah.
Anunnaki.
Well, others as well that are not so nice, but we are sort of slightly workhorses. I think you know, we do the, you know, do.
Well, that was
We need to
one
do-
thing. That was one thing in Ancient Aliens. They did say that that the aliens. That one of the theories is the aliens created human beings for them to be their slaves.
That's what we were, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Because the Anunnaki used the Ajijis to do their manual labour. So the Ajiji the Ajiji kicked off and said we ain't doing it, and then the
First
Anunnaki
industrial
created us.
strike.
It was, yeah. So the Anunnaki created us to
Stick your
Mm.
pyramids up your ass.
Yeah.
So we had any questions?
No.
I've got questions.
All right.
Well, we'll say goodbye.
Yeah, we'll say goodbye because really wants to go to the toilet. So there you go. Yeah, that was a very very enlightening topic.
Ooh.
Topic.
What topic?
The one nutting.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they've got nothing. They've got
topic.
sultanas.
Oh,
All right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh what?
Is that not around no more?
No, I'm
What's
joking,
that?
mate. I've still got nothing.
Topic.
It's just the one. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you.
We will wish you love and light. God bless. And obviously keep watching the channel for future content. If you want to join myself, possibly Rody on Saturday, we will be doing some live streaming from Paranormal Essex, so don't miss that. And yeah, the next live stream will be the 3rd Monday of this month. I can't check the dates.
I'll look for you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 15th.
So the
That's
next
Monday
live
week,
stream
isn't it?
will be the 15th. That'll be Asking Medium, all things spiritual, and yeah, I think we'll talk about what we mentioned at the start of the stream.
What was that?
What you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, someone else we're talking about. Right?
Yeah.
We've all forgotten it now.
About Ouija boards and things.
Yeah, you were
yeah.
talking about
Oh,
the.
yeah.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, about how
careless,
yeah,
you know, use of different
yeah,
unknown.
about how to commune and not the spirit of
How to
Yeah.
communicate
that
and
sort
not
of thing.
the spirit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So that's basically what we'll be talking about on that
How
one.
not to attract the unwanted.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks again. Have a great week, and yeah, I'll see you on Monday for the next vlog. And as I said, come and join us on Paranormal Essex on Facebook and TikTok for a live stream on Saturday night. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Somebody turned it
Cross.
off.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to stop? Yes.
Yes.